Hello and welcome to the Pro9 Trader Quick Start Guide. In this lesson, we're going to show you everything you need to get started with making trades. First, we'll show you how to open a new chart, how to add the smart indicator to that chart, how to open the dome, and place orders in the dome. Now, you should have already downloaded and installed your software. If not, you can click the link to the left of this video to get started downloading your software. If you have already installed Pro9 Trader, to open a new chart, you'll want to come to your control center, click File, New, Chart, and we'll go ahead and just select the NQ. Next, we'll want to select our Pro9 bars, which we can do in the top right under Period Type. We'll click on the drop down and scroll down until you see Pro9 bars. Next, we'll go ahead and load the following chart template, and we'll want to select Pro9 Trader, then we'll click OK, and this will populate a new chart. So I have one up here already. Now we'll go ahead and add the smart indicator, which is a helpful tool that will identify the trades as soon as they are qualified on the chart. We do still suggest that you learn the rules, but it is helpful when you are first starting out. You'll want to right click on the chart and select Indicators to bring up the Indicators menu, and then scroll down in your list of available indicators until you find the Pro9 Smart Indicator, and you can either double click this or select it and click New, and you will see it appear in the list below, which is all of the indicators that are loaded on this chart. Once you've done that, we can just hit OK. And now you'll see everywhere that the smart indicator identifies a qualified trade. Next, we want to get prepared to enter a trade. So let's open up our dome. To do this, we'll go back to the control center, File, New, Dynamic Superdome. I like to set mine to always on top so that it won't minimize if I click the chart or any other area on my screen. You want to select the instrument that you have the chart loaded up to. So for us, that is NQ1217. We'll go ahead and set the order quantity to 3, and I'll just go ahead and enter a manual order here. We do have a video in a different section with instructions for an ATM strategy or an automated trade management strategy that can be helpful to manage the trades once your order is filled. It is also helpful to know how to enter and manage a trade manually. So here I have a possible continuation. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a buy order at my green DPI price of 62.73.75. And I'll push in my mouse wheel and confirm. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in my profit target right now. And that will be 8 ticks from my entry. So that will be 62.75.75. And since we're putting in a buy order, we want to sell those at our profit target. So I'll go ahead and put in a limit. So my entry was filled. And now I want to go ahead and put in my stop order at my red DPI price, which is 62.69.25. And we'll put in click in my mouse wheel and put in a stop limit order there. It's very important. We don't want to put in a market order and just get in with a sell contract. All right, so I still have one contract open, so I'm going to put a stop order at my break-even price. And if the market continues to move, I will trail at the low of the previous bar. And it's also important to leave this last stop for our last contract at break even until we begin trailing at the low of the previous bar. That way, if we do get stopped out, we don't lose any profit on this order. And we've already made our profit target with our first 2 contracts. So after the next bar plots will be the first time I can start trailing at the low of the previous bar. And now I'll just left click on my stop and left click on where I want to move it. And we'll continue doing this until we get stopped out. So let's go ahead and speed this up and we'll just see how much profit we can make with this one trade here. And now I'm going to start trailing at the red DPI. That way I'll stay in this trade until we get a turn bar, which will give me the best opportunity to take part in the entire run. And as each new bar plots, I'll simply move my stop up until we get stopped out. All right, so we finally got stopped out, but netted a total of $230 for that one trade. So pretty good overall. Feel free to replay that a couple times until you get comfortable. It may take you a couple times entering the manual trades to get the hang of it. And once you've reviewed this video, we do recommend you head on over to the basic training, as this will walk you through each of the trade setups and get you on your way. You can also refer to the master rules, which will give you a breakdown of the rules for each individual trade, as well as the money management strategy. Thank you for watching and welcome to Pro9 Trader.